Hey, what is up, everybody? Man, we just keep this streak going. I did the S5 yesterday, and now we're doing the Galaxy S6, and we're going to talk about how it holds up in 2018. Now, I got a flight to Canada today, and I could have easily not done this video, but I'm like, I'm going to get this video out for you guys, because I freaking love you guys. You guys are my husbands and wives, so I got to get through this. So the S6 came out in 2015, and this is the time where Samsung actually went from, I mean, it was still a flagship phone, but it went from, a plastic build, low build quality to a high build quality. So it went from plastic to glass. And honestly, it was a super important step looking back, especially when we compare it to the S8, S7, whatever. This is when Samsung went its more premium route. So the body still looks very good. And actually, this has less bezel than the S5. There's a glass back. It's prone to cracking, but it's not super bad, it's not like anything horrible. There's a Quad HD Super AMOLED screen up front. It's very nice. It gets very good colors. I like it a lot. I wish every panel looked like. I love AMOLED screens so much. I could probably just marry it. I don't know. So there's a proper fingerprint sensor up front. So the S5 had a weird thing going on, but this one you rest your finger down and it's all good to go. It's pretty responsive even now. I wouldn't say it's better than Touch ID 2, but it's not that far off. Now looking at the back, we have a 16 megapixel camera, and even now it's not bad. It's kind of the same megapixel count as the S5. It can still shoot 4K videos. The unit I had actually had a weird camera bug, so it couldn't focus in. I don't really know what's going on. I'll have to return it. But the front camera for 5 megapixels, it's surprisingly very good. It probably still sucks on Snapchat, but I would rate the total camera probably like a 7.7 out of 10. So turning it on, we have Android 7.0, and the great thing is that it's supposed to be getting Android 8.0, and honestly, it runs it very well. TouchWiz honestly is kind of weird. I've never been a fan of TouchWiz. I kind of think it's completely pointless, and I don't know why, but every single Samsung phone I have, it's like every single thing I do with it, I think there's just random sounds coming out of it every single time. Now performance wise, we have a octa-core processor, an Exynos 7420 Blaze GPU, sorry, not the GPU, just a chip, and 3 gigabytes of RAM. And overall, the phone experience is solid. Like I said, I find it fairly fast. The only problem is like as soon as you boot up the phone, it just starts glitching everywhere because it's still trying to like process all that stuff, I guess. But it's not that bad at all. Even after I updated the phone wasn't too hot, so that's a good sign. And honestly, this is the way I put it. If I wasn't comparing it directly to like other flagship phones of 2018, I would think that this is a current flagship, Is it as fast as the S8? Definitely not, but I mean, honestly, it's not too far off. Gaming is also very good. I mean, as expected, the casual games are great. Temple Run, Pew Pew, all those games run fine. Heavier games run fairly fast as well. The only problem I could find, besides a few glitched frames here and there, is just how hot this phone gets. The heat coming out of this phone sometimes, like I could crack an egg on this and it would be, one time for my S4, a long time ago, this is so off track, I actually cracked an egg on my S4 and I filmed it on video like 2 years ago. It didn't cook it. I can't even find that video. I tried to find it and upload it, but if I find it, I'll upload it. Hit that like button if you guys want to see that. But yeah, other than the heat, it's not too bad. Now let's talk about the worst part about this phone. If you guys are longtime viewers, you know what I talk about next, and that is battery life. It has a 2550 milliamp hour battery, and a phone at this caliber should not have this small of a battery. It should have at least 3000 milliamp hours. The thing that sucks the most is that the battery isn't removable either, so you just have to deal with it. There are battery cases out there, so I'll leave some in the description, but Samsung should have really increased the battery life on this thing. That is definitely the worst part about this phone. So is the Galaxy S6 worth it in 2018? I would say it is worth it and it isn't worth it. There's no expandable storage, so you're kind of tapped out of what you get, and the battery life isn't too good either. But if those things aren't that important to you, then of course you can get it. Without including battery life, I would rate the totality of this phone probably like a 7.5 out of 10, but including battery life, it's more like a 5.5 out of 10. It's still supported by Samsung, so there's that. And weirdly enough, I gave the Samsung Galaxy S5 a higher score than this just because it had a micro SD card slot and it also had a removable battery as well. So I don't know. This is kind of one of those phones that are a mixed bag for me. But guys, that is pretty much it for me. If you have a different opinion or you think it is worth it, this and that, questions, answers, all that stuff, leave that in the comment section below. I read every single comment and I love to know your guys' opinion on this. Hit that like button as well if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're new. Dude, we are close to 30,000 subscribers. Once we hit that goal, I'm doing a giveaway. I'm probably going to give away a phone this time. I gave away Xbox One. That's still actually being given away. So if you guys want to enter that, hit that subscribe button. I'll probably give away an iPhone or a Galaxy depending on, the finances that I'm in. But I think you guys will like it. Check out the links in the description as well. My SoundCloud, my Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff is down there. But more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. And hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.